How to play Chinese chess. If you know how to play chess, Chinese chess is easy to learn and fun to play. Chinese chess is a strategy board game for 2 players. It is one of the most popular board games in China and Vietnam. Chinese chess is played on a board 9 lines wide and 10 lines long. In the center of the board, dividing the 2 opposing sides in the river. On each side of the board against the back edge is a 3x3 area with an X shape that is called the palace. To win the game of chess, a player must capture the opponent's king. Each player controls 16 pieces. Pick a player to go first, then turns alternate. On your turn you must move 1 piece, then your opponent goes. The piece captures by landing directly on top of opponent's piece. Captured pieces or removes form the game. Let me explain all the pieces. King. The king starts the game at the midpoint of the back edge, within the palace. King may move only 1 point, either vertically or horizontally. King may not leave the palace, only 9 intersections to move. Guard. Each player has 2 guards. The guards start on either side of the general. They move and capture 1 point diagonally and may not leave the palace, only 5 intersections to move. Elephant. Each player has 2 elephants. The elephant is similar to a bishop. It moves diagonally exactly 2 positions. The elephant's movement can be blocked by an intervening piece along its path. The elephants cannot cross the river. Only 7 intersections to move. Chariot. Each player has 2 chariots. The chariot is exactly like the rook. The chariots begin the game on the points at the corners of the board. The chariot moves and captures any distance orthogonally but may not jump over intervening pieces. Horse. Each player has 2 horses. The horse moves like the knight. A horse moves and captures 1 point orthogonally and then 1 point diagonally away from its former position. But it can be blocked. If there is a piece next to horse, the horse cannot go that way. Cannon. The cannons. Each player has 2 cannons, which start on the row behind the soldiers, 2 points in front of the horses. Cannons move like chariots, any distance orthogonally without jumping. To capture, however, a cannon must jump over exactly 1 piece, black or red, along its line of movement. The soldiers. Each player has 5 soldiers. Soldiers begin the game located on every other point 1 row back from the edge of the river. They move and capture by advancing 1 point. Once they have crossed the river, they may also move and capture 1 point horizontally. Soldiers cannot move backward. A king may not move into a column which is occupied by the enemy king unless there is at least 1 piece positioned in between. If you force your opponent to repeat their move by repeating your move a second time, you must break the cycle with a different move on your next turn. Enjoy the game. I recommend you play Chinese chess online at least 100 times. Then you can say that you are a Chinese chess player. Fight on!